That is quite a clickbaity title, I will confess. Hello, good evening. It's July, it's summer, it's evenings. One of the great things to do is to go out on these summer evenings and just ride some trains. I've come to Sunbridge Park near Bromley on the little Bromley North to Grove Park line. The shuttle goes up and down because I've never actually got on or off a train at Sunbridge Park. So I'm starting here to take you somewhere where there's some amazing triple footbridges over the railways, just over there. And we're going to go for a ride, take some trains, explore some stations, and also talk about the title of this video and just have some thoughts which have been on my mind for a while. And we'll do that thing where we go all vloggy and use the music. Off the train and made it to platform 1 at Grove Park. It's just a shuttle, 4 cars. It goes up and down. Holding the camera quite steady there, Geoff. I remember a time a few years ago when that camera would have been less steady. Allow me to demonstrate. Off the train there at platform 1 here at Grove Park where it terminates. I think I might have put in some shots of my feet as well, just to add to the effect. Grove Park is an excellent station, by the way. You get A, fast trains, and then B, stopping trains, along with C, a mixture of different types of stock. 4 platforms plus the bonus 5th platform, where the Bromley North shuttle comes in many years ago. Used to get direct trains from Bromley North into central London, but no more. But it did also used to be a 2-car train, and now today I note that it's a 4-car train. Yeah, I have been out at Grove Park before. I'm heading for Petts Wood though, so I'm waiting for the 12-car Sevenoaks train. That will take me down. I might stop at Elmstead Woods, where I've never been before, also along the way. Wonky vlogs is what I used to do. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2010, 11, 12. It's at least 10 years. Tenure that I did stuff for Londonist before doing my own regular stuff, sort of around 2016, 17, every station, 18 definitely onwards. So it's been a while, and I look back at some of my old videos and I see those wonky shots, and I see the sort of the crooked shots, and I see the unstabilized shots, and it makes me kind of cringe a little bit because I'd like to think that I have improved over the years. I've even deleted some really old videos which I sort of find quite hard to watch, and my style and technique has definitely picked up over the years, as has the style generally of just people making videos on YouTube, which is coming to an end, as we'll get to in a minute. One of the things though I remember that I did start doing during Lost Railways of London series was the classic, my feet walking along, and I'd pull the focus close to like some sort of plant waving in the breeze. Let's do it here. Which is something I incorporated into my videos a lot then, and still do now and then. Even better, I found, was a technique where I did that but with a train, and also put it at a wonky angle.
The next station is Elmstead Wood.
Just realised I've not done twisty-turny thing in a while, so let's do twisty-turny thing. My other new favourite, well, apart from bin bags in the breeze of course, although Elmstead Woods appears to have no bin bags, was to put the tripod Joby somewhere up high like this and then talk up to the camera. And the walk-up shot. The walk-up shot like this, where you hope nobody steals your camera, and if you attach your radio mic to your lapel as well, then you can talk from a distance and not wait for the microphone on top of the camera to pick up your audio. I think a train's coming out the tunnel. We'll go to Petts Wood. You have to do the wobbly camera thing too, like this. That's always good. trains come to a halt and I don't know why. Also, it started raining a little, which might be a problem. We'll see how that goes. In my earlier videos, I definitely just used to cheat by taking like a snapshot or a screenshot of another map and layering that in. And then in my later videos, like right now, doing Sundridge Park and Grove Park down through Elmstead Woods to Orpington and Pettswood, I would then draw my own graphics. And drawing your own graphics, your own visualizations, because maps are always excellent, right? Were really good to be able to see exactly where I was on the railway. And in those maps, yes, there are sometimes typos, and trust me, it really annoys me too when they sneak in. Although, amusingly, it did occur to me one day to always put in a typo, because people always then comment, hey, you've made a spelling mistake, and that's a comment which, you know, leads to engagement on your video. But that's not the reason why I do it. Okay, it's slightly raining, which is annoying, because if it rains too hard, I can't go for the walk in Pettswood, but currently sat at Chislehurst, and when I get to the 3 footbridges down by Pettswood and the amazing junction, then I'll do the serious bit and we'll discuss why the title of this video is so. So, you may have noticed that the video has gone vertical. I'm not a fan of vertical video. Not a fan of jump cuts either, or shorts, which YouTube seem to be pushing at an alarming rate nowadays, and we all feel obliged to do them, don't we? Which is why I have succumbed and I've made some shorts as well. I'm probably still will in the future, or will I? You know, I noticed with some despair the other day that during the Euro 2024 football coverage that's taking place right now, even the BBC website, they've started to put on short videos, vertical videos on their webpage, and it makes me grimace every time I see it and play it. Okay, footbridge is coming up. Although I actually purposely, very deliberately posted a poll on my community tab pages last week. Thanks for participating. Basically asking what you thought about different formats, and a lot of people, I think it's the majority, came back and said no to shorts. And that's where I'm headed with my conclusion to this video in terms of what types of video should I be making. But I really want to get to the footbridges, which I think I can see in the distance. Currently walking through Pettswood, by the way, which is gorgeous on a summer's evening, apart from the slight drizzle. People out walking their dogs, and also some railways, which is always nice. And after a walk through Pettswood, which by the way, I discovered this when on a London Loop walk a while ago. I think this is London Loop, either section 3 or section 4. You get to a point where basically there's a brilliant spaghetti junction. There's 4 tracks that meet 4 tracks going east. It's going to St Mary Cray and Swanley that way, and then it splits after Swanley going the other way. Pettswood is next, and then Orpington and Sevenoaks, and then further south. And there's this, I mean, go look at it on Google Street View from above. There's this magnificent junction where all like the railways meet, and they all have to like branch off in case one track wants to go onto another track. And I think some of them are rarely used. One of them might be like, there's like a 4:15 Tunbridge Wells train into Charing Cross. So it used to be like the 1:15 out of Charing Cross on a Friday night. Look it up on PSUL, passenger services over unusual lines. Some of these tracks here are only used like once a day, very rarely. But basically, there's 3 footbridges over different parts of the railway here, and it's fantastic. And this is the last wonky angle you'll see from me in this video as we go straight and serious. Footbridge 2 out of 3 here, just a single track behind me. It's lovely because you can hear the birds tweeting in the trees, and the planes overhead. But in the distance, the rumble of a train. Sometimes you can hear the trains through the trees, but not actually see them. Then in the distance, you can just about see a train. Down there, single track, third rail, and then a solitary red light. And I think this is one of the bits of track which is very rarely used. Seriously, look this up on a map and see the impressive, incredible junction that this is around Pettswood. Okay, we will get, we'll do a little walk, 2 minutes that way, the third bridge, and the conclusion of where this is all heading. Okay, footbridge number 3, this green one here. What's amazing about this is that to the south you can see Pettswood Station, but to the north, I spoke about where 4 tracks meet 4, but here 2 tracks and 2 tracks either side are branching off or branching in. So there's 8 tracks in total that you can see. If you look over, you have to stand up on your toes a little bit to look over there. You can see 8 tracks in total, sort of like the M25 when there's like multiple lanes of motorway lanes and slip roads. It all converges, diverges here. It's rather fabulous. Get yourself down to Pettswood if you want to see some trains in the wood action. The bit of paper is out because I've got a quote coming up which I want to read. Basically, I think I've hit my YouTube existential crisis, a kind of a where is it all going moment. The title of this video is because in the past few months some people have quit YouTube, and I don't want to quit YouTube, but sometimes I think, well, one, will YouTube be around forever? Will people be doing this forever? And where is it all going? I was chatting to some people in a coffee shop the other day. They were like, what do you do? I said, I make YouTube videos. I told them who I was. They looked me up and they went, yeah, that's not really our thing though. And I was like, why is that? They went, we just watch shorts and TikTok nowadays. And there's this appalling thought that in the future nobody will watch YouTube. However, on the other side, flip side of the coin, I was chatting to one of my YouTube friends the other days, and they said that from what they've seen is that a lot of people, and again, this is why I asked about it in the community post, I was like, how do you watch your YouTube? Is it on tablet or on phone? And a lot of people were saying that they just cast it to their TV or watched it through the app on their TV. And I think a lot of people nowadays see YouTube not as an app on their phone or like a website you can browse to, but like a streaming service. It's an app on their TV. So in the same way that you might watch Netflix or Disney or whatever, is YouTube just another app on your TV which you double click on, tap on, whatever. You know, you settle down on a Sunday night and like catch up on your box set or your Disney and your YouTube as well. Again, put your comments in this video to tell me if that's you. Do you consider YouTube to be a streaming service? Because I still see it as something that I watch when I'm on the bus or on the train or waiting for the bus or waiting for the train, and I watch a YouTube video on my phone. And I quite often have it in my kitchen at home. I'll have it on my iPad if I'm, you know, making food or tea or whatever, or over breakfast, stick YouTube on my iPad and have half an hour in the morning. That's when I have my YouTube time. I've changed the angle on purpose. It's a metaphor for change. We're going to talk about change. There's a famous Charles Darwin quote which I've got written down here, which I want to get right, which is why I've got it printed out down here. He said, "It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent they don't survive. It is the one that is most adaptable to change." And I'm kind of, you know, being a bit of a stick in the mud and thinking, well, I don't want to do TikTok. I don't want to make YouTube shorts, but maybe I feel like I have to. I just want to carry on doing what I'm doing. But I realized through all those examples earlier that my style over the years has changed, and it's sort of gone more to like documentary format. If you remember the video I made last August of last year, we did the freight train from the Isle of Grain overnight delivering HS2 tunnel segments. That was amazing. And I've had offers to do more stuff like that, and I'm trying to do more stuff like that, but the YouTube monster demands that you feed it up, you know, wobbly vlog style videos, and that's not really my thing. Doing longer style documentary style videos is definitely where I'm at. And again, I'd be interested to know if that's the sort of thing which you're interested in watching, or does the world just want little short vertical videos now? I definitely want to do longer videos, like the bus video, which was amazing. And I'm actually doing another bus documentary at the moment coming out later in the year, which is like half an hour long. It takes a lot of work. I mean, I have been working on another video which I've been planning for the last 6 months, and I've been working on for the last month, which is hopefully coming out in the next couple of weeks. But again, that's not a longer documentary style video. I definitely want to do more TV style, longer format, stable, steady, no wonky shots, documentary style videos. But I just wonder is that what the world wants? And is that where it's going? And is that what you, the viewer, wants? Just had to change angles again, mainly because a cyclist and a dog walker came through. Some people have said to me, fine, if you want to make like less videos but longer videos, then do the Patreon thing or do the YouTube channel membership thing. And I don't want to do that because I don't want to do like a monthly subscription thing. There is, however, right now, if you're on your phone, there's a thanks button. If you're on your web browser, there's a 3 dots. You can click that and there's a thanks button. The trouble is, if you're watching this on your TV, like so many of you are, I don't know where that button is. You might have to go to your web browser or go to your phone, but there's a thanks button on there and you can go click and there's a slider you can choose and you can like donate an amount. So yeah, I do humbly ask and thank you in advance if you like the channel, if you like my videos, if you want more stuff, more documentary, more in-depth, more serious style stuff, and you can help fund that by giving a donation to the channel. It's certainly a direction in which I want to be moving. It'd be nice to do this for the next 10, 15, 20 years and go real in depth, real behind the scenes, you know, more informative stuff about trains, about the railways, which I love and which I think you love too, and really continue to make excellent videos. So that is it. I'm not quitting YouTube. It's a terrible clickbaity title, I know, but it did make you watch it to the end. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here right now. I do feel like ending with maybe one wonky shot or a wobbly camera move. But by the way, if you've got nothing coming up this summer or this weekend, you want to know where to go, come to Pettswood and come and check out the amazing 3 bridges over the junction here. All right, we'll do the vloggy thing to Pettswood like this.